from Best Buy's Plug-in Blog, and today I'm taking a look at all of the extra box sets for Osmo. We'll be looking at the Osmo Pizza Company, the Osmo Coating Wahby, and the Osmo Coating Jam. Sweet. So the first expansion pack for Osmo we're going to take a look at is the Pizza Company. Just keep in mind that the Osmo base is required for this. You can't buy the expansions on their own. This expansion pack teaches you how to serve customers, make pizza, and cash them out. So you learn about money and shapes and colors and all sorts of different things. So we're going to start by making a pizza. As you can see, the pizza is in front of the Osmo screen, so it can see what you're doing. Once the pizza goes in the oven, then you can serve it to customers when you have a customer. So each time you play Pizza Company, you have goals that you have to work your way through. The first goal in this game is to pay the rent. So let's open the shop. So every time you serve a customer and a new customer comes, and then when it's time to cash the customers out, you have to flip the board over so that it's the cash register, and you place money on the board. So if they ask for change, you have to give them change. And as you meet your goals and serve your customers, you earn money for expansions of your shop. So it's just like being a real business owner. And just like in real life, sometimes it gets busy and you have a lot of customers at one time. The next expansion pack we're going to take a look at for Osmo is Coating Wahby. Coating Wahby is a learning game that teaches your kids to code. So you can place these blocks in front of the Osmo camera, and you can do them in different patterns and different sequence, and you can make Wahby, one of the characters from the Osmo universe, move through his world. Teaching your kids to code is one of the most important things that you can do in our computer-driven world, and this is actually a really fun way to learn. So let's start walking through how Wahby is able to move through his universe thanks to my son Jack and his coding. So he's going to pick a place that he'd like to take a Wahby, and he's going to use his blocks to get him there. And if you press on the blocks, some of the blocks indicate jumping, some of them indicate whether you should move from side to side or up and down. And as you go through the game, you learn what makes a Wahby interact with his world. One of the goals of the game is to collect strawberries as a Wahby moves. And you can learn basically just by trial and error how to get him around and how to get him to the strawberries that he wants to eat. While you make a Wahby move, you can also, you'll meet some different animal friends along the way, and you go on adventures looking for strawberries, and you can even personalize your Wahby's house. So when my son makes it through a level, he gets to go home to his farm where he gets to plant vegetables. So the last Osmo expansion pack we're going to take a look at is Osmo Coating Jam. It lets you use the same blocks that Wahby uses, and you can code to make different music. So let's start by hitting the practice session. So as you can see, there's a character in the game, and every time you get the sequence right, he makes music. So every time you get a sequence right, you can move through the practice sessions. And the goal is to experiment with sounds from different worlds. So you go to all sorts of different places, and you compose new songs while you learn to code. So then you can go into the Coding Jam studio. And you can choose different characters to play songs. And then you make creative music. So once you've made an album, you can share that album with other Osmo jammers. You can view other people's music, and you can even offer a rating. That's it for my review of the Osmo expansion kit, the Osmo Pizza Company, the Osmo Coding Jam, and the Osmo Coding Wahby. You can read my full written review on Best Buy's plugin blog. Thanks for watching.